Hi ladies, it's Audee. I'm a PCOS dietitian here in the Philippines, and today I want to teach you how you can put your PCOS into remission and actually lose weight sustainably without needing to give up your favorite food. I have been where you are. I was just told that I needed to lose weight, I just needed to take birth control pills, be on medications, and that it was the only way. Little did I know that it wasn't true at all. This was me before I put my PCOS into remission. At the time, I wasn't eating properly. I was eating as little as possible. I was trying to avoid carbohydrates because the internet says carbohydrates are bad and it makes you fat, which is just not true. But I wasn't a dietitian yet at the time, so I didn't know any better. I would exercise every single day. I would run. I would do HIIT in hopes that it will work this time, but it didn't. All I got from that is I didn't get my period anymore. I was constantly tired from the moment I wake up to the moment I go back to bed. I was always so bloated. My face would always be puffy. My acne was so painful. I'm gonna insert a photo right here. It totally wrecked my confidence and my mental health. Boy, was it dark. And this is me after I put my PCOS into remission. I finally lost weight. I finally felt like myself again. I was still able to eat what I wanted. And mind you, I didn't do any dieting like low carb, ketogenic diet, just eating 1,200 calories per day. Didn't do any of that. I stopped working out every single day. I just did 3 to 4 times a week of strength training. And I tried to walk as much as I can. If I could 7 times a week, I would, especially after I eat my meals. And now I have so much energy. My period is now regular. My acne has drastically improved. I no longer have intense cravings. I'm not always irritated and hungry anymore. And my mental health has drastically improved as well. So let me share the no bull key strategies that got me from there to here. And these things that I'm about to give you right now is also what gave my patients amazing results. First, you have to keep in mind that your weight is not the problem. Your weight is only a symptom of the underlying issue, which is insulin resistance. Which brings me to the first strategy. I kept my blood sugar and insulin stable. I kept them from spiking at all costs. And how I did that was I started with breakfast, the power meal. I made sure that I ate within an hour of waking up, and I made sure that my breakfast is high in fiber, protein, omega fatty acids, and magnesium. Do not be scared of fat. This is essential in your hormonal regulation and production. One of the things that I loved doing was I loved making chicken adobo at night for dinner, and the leftovers, I would use that the next morning to make adobo fried rice. I would use brown rice so that it's low in glycemic index and it's high in fiber, so it's gonna keep my blood sugar and insulin stable. Next, I would add some eggs in the form of omelet or sunny side up egg for my protein and omega fatty acids, and if I could, I'd usually add some spinach or malunggay for magnesium. I would cook all that in olive oil for omega fatty acids or canola oil for phytosterols. Chef's kiss. That meal is so simple and so quick to do, but it kept my blood sugar stable. It kept me from craving with murderous intent and getting brain fogs and getting hangry. Another thing that I did was I walked for 10 minutes after I ate my breakfast. What this does is it keeps my blood sugar from accumulating in my blood, and it helps me with digesting to keep me from being bloated. Second strategy was I swapped HIIT to low impact exercises. Examples are yoga, Pilates, strength training, walking, and even swimming. Overexhausting yourself with high impact exercises can only cause more damage than good. You would think that the more you move your body, the more you're going to lose weight. But with PCOS, it's really different. You want to make sure that it's low impact and slow pace to make sure that your cortisol stays stable so you don't trigger inflammation. The third strategy was I actively worked on my mental health, and it's probably the hardest part of my journey. It's important because if you are not in a good place mentally and if you don't have a good relationship with yourself, the actions and decisions you're going to be making from there will be stemming and rooting from a place of judgment and pressure instead of coming from a place of compassion and understanding. Lastly, I tracked my progress, not by weighing myself every single day. Believe me, don't do that. It's only going to be leading to frustration. Remember that the weighing scale does not only see your body fat, it also sees hormonal fluctuations depending on which phase you are in your menstrual cycle. Let me know if you want me to make a video on that. It also sees if you have been stressed lately, haven't been getting enough sleep, haven't been drinking enough water. What I did was I tracked my meals, the food, how much, the time, how did I feel after eating that food. It gave me more clarity and understanding of what my eating habits look like. It also gave me a better look at which foods worked for my body and which foods didn't. You can buy this from the link. I'm going to be putting that below. It's only $1.99. You can use this as your journal. It doesn't seem much, but journaling was really, really helpful for me and my patients. Remember, you don't have to be miserable to be healthy. You are not alone. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like down below. Make sure to subscribe because I will be uploading more content on PCOS and women's nutrition.